You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of my friends around the world. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County, 70 degrees, going up to a lovely 75. I was outside this morning on the patio doing my little meditation and, being one with the earth and with the environment, and just, it was beautiful. I was like, oh my God, it's lovely out here this morning. I'm talking about beautiful, y'all. I know somebody right now saying, Audrey, it is cold where I am. It's rainy. I'm not here, y'all. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm going to say sorry for all the Georgians that are having some great weather, because we are. I'm not gloating, y'all, but I kind of am. It's beautiful today. Anyway, today is Tuesday, November the 8th, and guess what else it is? Woo! It is election day. You hear what I'm saying? Man, so I used to watch politics all the time. I got to the point where I think after the 2016 election, I kind of just shut down a little bit because I was just so disappointed in the results of that election. I would go to bed every night watching MSNBC and watching them follow the election. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm just gonna be honest. That's what I'll be doing tonight, because I need to see. I have to see the outcome. I have to see the outcome of the election tonight. So that I can get back, and I'm sure by the time I wake up in the morning, I have a lot to report, but I'm going to watch it tonight. I'm going to watch it for the rest of the day probably, just to see who's leading the polls and who's doing what. And I'm sure it's going to be nerve-wracking, but I'm going to do it anyway. But anyway, it's election day. And so your vote matters. No matter which way you vote, your vote matters. It's your right. You should go out and vote. I will just say this. Vote for the candidate that resonates with you and your family, not your family history, but what your family needs. If it's something that you need and a party is going to help you achieve that for you and your family, then that's the way you should vote. And see, I think for me, I look at what each party is going to do for the betterment of our whole United States, right? I pay attention to things like who makes all the money, who gets the tax breaks, who's taxed the heaviest. I look at those type of things. I'm a middle class entrepreneur. My husband is a middle class worker. And when I look at the tax breaks that we may get versus somebody who makes millions, I'm not voting that way, because it doesn't benefit me. It doesn't benefit my husband, my family. It doesn't. My daughter's a single parent, and so when I look at the fact that she's paying more taxes than people who make millions, that's disturbing to me. So I have to vote the way that's going to support my family and what we're trying to accomplish in this world. And if that's not the party that's doing that, then I can't vote for them. So I'm not telling you who to vote for. I'm just saying, think about your family. Forget about the party colors and all that crazy stuff. Think about your family, because at the end of the day, to me, that's what it's about. I heard somebody say they was going to get rid of Social Security, and I'm like, how are you going to get rid of Social Security? So what about the people who have worked their entire lives and hope at the end of some part of their life they get this thing called? Now, I don't think I'm ever going to get Social Security, because this probably going to be done away with by the time I'm eligible, because I'm not eligible. But what about the people who are eligible in the next few years, and they have waited to get their Social Security check, and there are people who make a lot of money who would never need Social Security? They want to get rid of that. So I'm just saying, you can think about this as a color or race or whatever, border, whatever. But is that going to benefit you and your family? That's all I'm asking. That's the question. Because if it doesn't benefit me and mine, I ain't rolling that way. I'm just saying. I ain't rolling no way that's going to not benefit me and my family. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Anyway, get out to vote. Your vote matters. Whichever way you decide to go, it matters. And, based on you and your values and whatever it is you want, you vote the way you want to vote. So, nevertheless, vote. It's important. All right, let's get this train rolling. Listen, it's Talk Business Tuesday. So of course I'll be talking business. I have something now. Y'all know I'm on this YouTube kick, right? So I'm gonna definitely be talking about YouTube. I gotta tell y'all something I discovered. I was sick when I went to bed last night. I literally left my office at about 11:30. It was like 11:21. That's what time I was here from the time I talked to you guys yesterday to about 11:21 last night. I had lunch, I had breakfast, and I had dinner. And dinner was with my husband in the room, but lunch and breakfast was at this computer. And so, but I was doing some stuff on YouTube, and I can't wait to tell y'all what I discovered that made me just want to throw up last night before I went to bed. It was like, I could not believe it. I was just sick. I went and told my husband I was just sick, y'all. So I'll tell y'all that on the second part of the show, because it's Talk Business Tuesday. We're going to talk business, but specifically, we're going to be talking about YouTube. And I'm just like, I could not believe it. Anyway, hey, check this out. I launched a new e-commerce store. It's called Pillow Envy. So do me a favor. Get on over to Pillow Envy. Check out the pillows. I'm having a real good time designing pillows, y'all. It's hilarious at how I'm having a real good time designing pillows. I could not believe how much fun I'm having, and I can't wait till I can devote more time to it. But it's just, y'all hear me talk about this all the time. I want to be creative, but I'm not. But here's the thing, I'm creative on the computer. Like, I make stuff look amazing. Like, I lay out books for people, and they be like, oh my God. Like, I had one client, she had she launched a dementia book because she took care of her mom, and her mom had dementia. And so that was listen, anytime you're a caregiver for somebody, that's a lot of work. And if you love that person, you're going to do your best to make sure that they feel comfortable and they're okay. And so, but that's just how it is. So she was a caregiver for her mom, she and her siblings, and she wanted to write about it. And she did it was a booklet. It was just like, it was more like a pamphlet. But I said to her, why don't you put like a journal in the back of the pamphlet, so that the person who actually gets this little pamphlet, they can write down their thoughts, because being a caregiver is a lot of work sometimes. It's physically a lot of work, it's mentally a lot of work, and most of all, it's emotionally a lot of work, because the people that you love, when you see them decline, it breaks your heart. It mentally tears you up emotionally, right? And I know, because my mom passed last year from COVID, but I saw her health decline every year, and that disturbed me so bad. And she would think that I was upset because she was bothering me, but I was upset because I saw her declining. I saw her not being the person that I know was so strong, and she was a fighter, literally. Like, she would fight literally, which is where I get it from, she and my dad. But to see her decline from that, and just to go down, 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 to the point where she wasn't 100% dependent on me, but a large portion of her day, I was there for her to help her. So it's about that whole mental and emotional part of caregiving too, when you see the people that you love so much. Like, I love my mother so much, and just to see her decline was heartbreaking. So anyway, my client wanted to put her journey working with her mom in a it looked like a pamphlet. So when she gave it to me, I was like, look, let's add some stuff to it. So we added some things to it. It is a Amazon bestseller. Like, it's an Amazon bestseller. People love it. And so, it's one of those things, right? It's one of those things. But anyway, I said all that for a reason, and I lost my train of thought. Let's keep the show going, because I forgot. It'll come back to me. And I'll be talking more about business on Talk Business Tuesday. I forgot why I was telling y'all that story. It was a reason, but I forgot. Maybe it'll come back before I end the show. All right, today is Tuesday, November the 8th. It's Election Day. It's also National... Oh, I think I was going to talk about go buy a pillow. Oh, that's what I was talking about. So listen, I got my train of thought back. Anyway, I'm not an artist, but I'm good. I'm great on the computer, right? Like, I could find things and put things together and make things happen. They look amazing. And I did that for my clients. So I said all that to say, I launched a pillow company called Pillow Envy. Go to pillowenvy.co, pillowenvy.co, and check out the pillows and pick up a couple. Pick up a couple of holiday pillows for your house. Christmas is coming. I got Christmas pillows up there. I'm going to do another one today for Christmas, though. I had an idea. And yeah, so anyway, that's all I got to say. It's National STEMs and STEAM Day. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Mathematics. STEAM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Mathematics. So it's National STEM and STEAM Day. It's also National Harvey Wallbanger Day. I think that's a drink, y'all. So listen, if that's a drink, I think that's a drink. Harvey Wallbanger. I heard that before, and I think it's a drink. Listen, if it is a drink, drink responsibly. Remember, we don't want no fatalities. So drink responsibly, okay? Don't go out there all willy-nilly taking down the Harvey wall bangers, bang your head against the wall, and banging other folks' head against the wall. It's National Cappuccino Day, so I know the coffee lovers is loving that, even though it's probably National Cappuccino Day for a lot of them every day. It's National Parents as Teachers Day. Okay, parents as teachers. Shout out to the parents of the teachers. Shout out to my brother. He is a parent and a teacher. So shout out to my brother, Coach Bell, over at South Gwinnett High School in Snellville. Shout out to all the parents as the teachers. Yeah, and the parents who are teachers. For real. For real. All right, let's keep it moving. Today is Tuesday, November the 8th. We're going to do these horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. We're going to kick this thing off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Try to keep a low profile. You will find that you are able to clear up a number of small but important details. Don't get involved in other people's problems. All right, Aries, you may want to help today. Keep a low profile. Mind your business. Stay in your lane. Listen, I've learned that I just need to stay in my lane. And it's so funny because you see people, you want to help them, you offer your help, and sometimes they shoot you down, and you're just trying to help. And that happened to me twice. And I was like, this week passed, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to stay in my lane. Handle your own issues. I'm a problem solver. That's who I am. So when I see a problem, I want to solve it. So sometimes the problems aren't my problem, and I realize that's not my problem. And it sounds selfish, but people will tell you. They will pretty much let you know it's not your problem. So something happened this past weekend. I was just asking so I can help, and my head got chopped off for asking a question. And I was like, guess what I won't do? I won't ask another question. Figure it out. And I left it alone. But I decided to leave that alone about a lot of things because I realized you want to help people, and I guess they want to do it themselves. And so you see them struggle, let them struggle. Figure it out. Especially when you know you can try to help, but they try to, they kind of turn their back on you, or they try to cut you off or cut your head off for trying to help. I was like, yeah, I'm going to stay in my lane. So I said all that to say to you, Aries, keep a low profile, stay in your lane, get out of other folks' business, let them figure it out. Taurus, a new you could help your attitude. Don't allow your personal problems to interfere with your professionalism. Self-deception is likely. What does that mean, Taurus? What are you deceiving yourself about? Stop. You see the red flags. You know the truth. Your gut is telling you what it is. Stop. Listen. Stop deceiving yourself. I know it's hard. It's a hard pill to swallow. But here's the thing. If you don't, you're just only going to deceive yourself. And that's going to make matters worse for you, not the other person, just you. Okay? Gemini. Take advantage of opportunities that may present themselves. Be careful not to consume too many spicy foods, or minor health problems could put you out of commission for the day. Your ideas will be well received. All right, no spicy foods for you today, Gemini. Stay away from those. They're going to be bad for you. I don't know why. Do you have some stomach issues? Stay away. I had something yesterday that I like, right? And I made it normally the way I normally make it, but I didn't have as much ground beef, and I think that was the case. But anyway, I took a couple of spoonfuls. I was in pain. I was like, oh yeah, I won't be eating this. Like, yeah, I can't eat it. And I normally eat it, but I just, the pain I felt. I'm talking about pain, like my stomach was just like, it was like somebody punched me and then twisted my stomach. Like, and then it went away after about 30 minutes. It just went away by itself, but it was painful. So anyway, I said all that, Gemini, to say, watch what you eat today. You don't want to feel the pain I felt yesterday. And I didn't have any spices. I had something that had cream cheese in it and milk, and it just pained me. It was like pain, like somebody just twisted my intestines, and they were just holding them in their hands. The pain went away after about 30 minutes, but for about 30 minutes I was in pain. I was like, guess what? I won't be eating anymore today. That. And I normally eat it, but it just didn't do me right yesterday. Cancer. You could get good, solid advice from relatives or close friends you trust. You can continue to make gains if you call a few people who can help you close an important deal. If you can't trust someone, question the connection. Yeah, that's a good one. People, let me tell you something. If you pay attention, you'll find out who you can trust and who you can't trust. And some people you can trust with certain things and not other things. You know what I mean? So some people may be there for you to trust with certain information, certain situations, and others may be there for you to trust with other situations and other concerns. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying, I don't think to start just saying cut them completely out. Just know who you can trust and how you can trust them. Because there are people in my life that I would never trust with a dime, not one red cent, would not. And there are people in my life I would trust with my livelihood. but then I trust them with other things. I trust them with other things. So, and I'm sure that's the same way with me. There are people that have me in their life for certain reason. They can trust me with some things, and other things they probably won't. And that's just the way it is. But when you know you can't trust somebody in a certain situation, then don't set yourself up for failure. That's all. Leo, you can get into weight loss programs or go out and change your image with a new look in clothing, hairstyle, and attitude. Don't take your frustrations out on the ones you love. You will inspire confidence in others. All right, look at you, Leo, being an inspiration to others. Yes, show them how to be confident, baby. Show them how to be confident. I like the whole new look thing, though. Like, I had thought about cutting my hair. It has grown a lot, and I thought about cutting it, and every time I get it done, I was like, yeah, I can't cut it. But I thought about it. It was like, ooh, because I used to wear it short, and I used to love it. I thought I looked like a power woman. But now it's got a little, it's not long, but it's like to my neck. And part of me wants to cut it. The other part of me, every time I get it done, it's like, don't cut it. So I'm kind of torn between that. But I like the whole new look. Now the clothes, listen, y'all, I love some clothes. Ooh, like Leo, if you don't lose the weight, go buy you some new clothes. I love clothes. Ooh, yes, that's my weakness. If I had a weakness in shopping, it would be clothes. Yep. And shoes and boots specifically. I love boots. I got a lot of boots, y'all. Short, long, I got a lot of boots. A lot of boots. Like when the fall come around, I got boots galore. Virgo, your ability to charm others will bring an added popularity. Your anger may be impossible to contain if you get into debates with family members. Try not to overspend on family or friends. Look, don't be arguing with your family, Virgo. Just leave it alone. It's going to be a mess if you do, so why even bother? Just leave that crap alone. Let your family deal with it and figure it out themselves. Listen, stay in your lane. I just said that. They're your families. Nothing it's going to cause arguments. Trust me when I tell you, just stay in your lane. Listen. When it happened to me this weekend, it happened on Friday, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I see you're in a bad mood. Not that I had anything to do with it. I was only trying to help. So I'm going to stay in my lane, which is what I did, and I stayed there for the rest of the weekend right through today. I'm still in my lane. Figure it out. You don't need my help, then figure it out. And I'm not asking any questions. I haven't asked any questions. Not one. It's your thing. Figure it out. Let them figure it out, Virgo. Don't argue with them. Just let them figure it out. All right, that's I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen. Stay tuned.
Time goes by and yet I wonder, are you and me still the same? Are you still loving the game? I know I don't. You cast your spell and I went under. I know the laughter and the pain. Will I ever love again? I don't know if I can take it anymore. So I stay here and hold my heart when you walk out the door. Made a promise to myself and I repeat it in my head. Set your mind free. Set your mind free. No one knows what I've been through, but this is the end of me and you. Set your mind free. Made a promise to myself, this time I will keep it. Where there's a will, yeah, there's a way. With every smile, with every tear, I know I will make it. I'm gonna see a brighter day. Oh, oh, oh. A brighter day, a brighter day. Oh, a brighter day. Time goes by and yet I wonder, why do we put each other through hell? Why can't we just get over ourselves? I know I should. You cast your spell and I went under. I know the laughter and the pain. Will I ever love again? I don't know if I can take it anymore. Yeah, so I stay here and hold my heart when you walk out the door. Yeah, made a promise to myself and I repeat it in my head. Set your mind free. Set your
y'all. Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. Change will be required to make your life more harmonious. You'll communicate easily and develop new friendships. You should be putting in some overtime. All right. Change is good if it's going to bring some harmony to your life, Libra. Go ahead and do what you got to do. Harmony, peace, love, and joy, and happiness. Yes. Passion and purpose. Those are the things I live by. Scorpio, think twice before eating spicy foods. All right. You're going to have problems with your stomach too, so think twice about that. If you haven't already, consider starting your own business. Look at you. Today is Talk Business Tuesday, Scorpio, so stick around and see what I got to say. Look into attending seminars that will expand your perception. Yes, get out there and find out who can help you expand your perception. All right. In the meantime, think about starting that business. It's about to be a new year. I don't know, everybody's going to be on that whole new career, new goals, new everything, new body, new everything. You think about starting a business. And stick around, Scorpio, for the second half of the show, because I'm going to be talking businesses. Talk Business Tuesday. I'm going to be talking business, specifically about where I started, where I am now, what I missed, and how it made me want to puke last night. All right, so stick around. Sagittarius, moves or the possibility of having someone different living with you may be difficult at first. You will get along well with your colleagues today. You will be highly sensitive to comments made by your lover. All right, so your lover, I hope they're good comments. I hope your lover is not saying something that's going to disturb you. Highly sensitive could be, it's something nice. So I'm hoping for you, Sag, that it's something nice, just for your sake, okay? Capricorn, find a way to consolidate. Your social skills with people may be more than just helpful. Use discretion in your dealings and refrain from making verbal promises of any kind. Especially if you can't keep them, Capricorn. If you know that you can't keep the promises you about to make, don't make them, baby. Don't make them. You hear what I'm saying? Because it's only going to hurt you in the end. It's going to hurt your reputation, and people going to question your integrity. So just don't make verbal promises of any kind. I know sometimes I was in a conversation one time. This was recently. This was back in the summer, and the person was in this conversation with me, and we were talking about something. They totally agreed, and then the next day, everybody else that was in the conversation was doing exactly what we said we were going to do, and they were doing something different. And I'm thinking, and then they got an attitude. I'm like, well, why are you getting an attitude? You were in the same conversation saying, yes, I'll be there. So you should be getting ready to be there. Instead, you're mad about something else. And I'm thinking, weren't you in that conversation saying, yes, I'll be there? So that whole situation of just being verbally agreeable or promising things just to be a part of the conversation, don't do that. Because people are going to take you at your word, and then when you show up differently, they're going to be looking at you like you're crazy. Because that happened to me, and I'm looking like, wait a minute. Weren't you in the same conversation agreeing to what we all agreed to just yesterday? And now today it's a different story. And so I'm looking like, well, and I asked, weren't you there? Didn't you agree to this? How was that going to happen if this was going to happen that you agreed to? It was crazy. So don't do it, Capricorn, is all I'm saying. Aquarius, do not get into uncertain financial deals. You can have a tendency to spend too much on your home or entertainment. Be sure that the person you're drawn to is not already involved. Listen, do your homework. Ask the questions. If you start getting some side answers, know that that's a problem. Don't get involved with that person if they're involved with somebody already. That's a recipe for failure. Besides, that's bad karma. You don't want any bad karma to be following you around. I'm trying to cleanse mine right now. Yeah, I've done some things in my life that I'm not happy about or proud about. And so I'm constantly in a state of cleansing to get rid of some of that stuff. Now, it wasn't a lot, y'all. I was young. I did some stuff now. I know, listen, none of us is without doing some stuff in our younger days. Yeah, stuff that I wouldn't dare do today. It's not even stuff that, it's not super duper bad. It's just stuff that brings karma, though. It brings karma back to you. So I'm just saying, don't get involved with anybody that has somebody on the side, they're married, they're in a relationship. If the relationship is falling apart, tell them when it's fell completely apart, come see me. If it's still kind of lingering on, they holding on by strings, they sleeping in one, she's in one room, he's in the other room, nah, it's a no. Because at some point, they're creeping. I don't care if they are sleeping in other separate rooms. They're creeping at some point. So until they move out, it's a no, Aquarius. Be strong. Say no. Nope. Let me know when you by yourself. Totally single. All right. Last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces. You can make extra money. We like extra money, don't we, fish? Rewards will be yours if you put in the overtime required. Oh, I told y'all I worked like 11:21 last night. Sat at this computer. My back was killing me. You will have excellent ideas and you should be able to help your partner get ahead. Is that right? Don't let your personal partner hold you back. Nobody is holding me back. I'm on my grind right now, fish. Listen, that's a good horoscope. Extra money, rewards if you work overtime. You got excellent ideas. You can help your partner. But here's the thing, they gotta want to be helped. If they don't want to be helped, there's nothing you can do to help them. Let me just say that again. You can help your partner today, fish, if they want to be helped. If they don't want to be helped, there's nothing you can do to help them. I don't care how many great ideas, great conversations you have. And here's the thing. Action speak louder than words. Action speak louder than words. So no matter what comes out of their mouth, if the action does not match up, you can't help them. Let me say that again. Action speaks louder than words, fish. So if your partner is just feeding you lip service to shut you up because you're so passionate about helping them and they're not taking any actions, they're not going to do anything. So don't fool yourself by listening to the conversations and saying, oh my God, because if they're not doing anything towards the thing that they're talking about, they're not going to do anything towards the thing that they're talking about. All right. In the meantime, fish, you got goals and dreams. Don't let anybody hold you back. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to leave it right there. All right, cool. All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by No Other Astrologer Micah Thassa. Now let's get on to some news. So today was a blood moon, y'all. So when I read this, I was like, ooh. So today was a blood moon, right? So what does that mean? That means it was a lunar moon today where the sun and the earth kind of cover each other, but not completely. So it was a lunar eclipse. So it started around 3 o'clock this morning and it lasted all the way up to 8:56. Now I missed it, but they said the moon turned like a coppery red and it's election day. So I'm like, oh, what does that mean, y'all? What does that mean? So those of you who saw the lunar eclipse this morning, what did you think? It was like a reddish or a coppery hue. I was like, ooh wee, and it's beautiful. It was beautiful, but it certainly looked red. Yes, it does. Like there's a picture on patch.com and it was like election day lunar eclipse. Ooh, with the moon turning eerie. Yes. Right before the polls opened, 5:17 and 6:42 this morning, you can see it real good. I was like, ooh wee, that sign. I think that's a sign. Ooh, that's a sign. Y'all better get ready. Yes. Okay, so seriously, y'all broke the lottery machine. Y'all broke the lottery yesterday. The lottery got up. The lottery right now, y'all, is at $2.4 billion, and they had a problem. I don't think they could count all the numbers or something. Something happened. Y'all broke it. Y'all broke the lottery. It said the numbers for the record-breaking lottery of $2.04 billion power jackpot were drawn last night. But there was a delay, and now players will have to wait a bit longer to find out if anyone actually won the massive prize. Yes, did anybody win it? Look like these are my numbers, y'all. Let me see. 10. Here are the numbers. Here was the numbers for the drawing held in Florida lottery. Oh Lord, it was held in Florida. Ooh, I don't know about that one. Who knows? Anyway, the white balls was 10, 33, 41, 47, 56, and the Powerball was 10. So yeah, it had double tens, right? Again, if you got these numbers, you are rich right now, baby. 10, 33, 41, 47, 56, and then the Powerball was 10. The freaking lottery, y'all broke the lottery. I didn't even play. It was enough people in my family playing. I was like, hopefully somebody I hope somebody say, you know what, Audrey is great. Let's give her some money. I don't require a lot, y'all. Even if y'all listen to this show and one of y'all hit, just listen. Just send me something. I'll be appreciative. Send me like $100,000 or something. Send me $1 million. Because you're gonna walk away a $2.04 billion. You're gonna walk away with roughly $1.2 billion. Oh yeah, the government gonna take a nice chunk of that for real. You're gonna walk away with roughly 1.2 billion, maybe 1.7. Yeah, they're gonna take a lump now. I don't think you're gonna walk away with that whole 2.04 billion. You're not. You're gonna walk away about 1.2, maybe 1.4, maybe. Yeah, but anyway, y'all done broke the lottery, baby. The lottery broke down. They shut it down at one point. But I was going down, I think it was 85. No, I was going down 316. And the lottery is so big, the lottery billboard, it doesn't even have the numbers to go up that high. It went up to 999 million. Like, I was like, that is high as the freaking billboard to go. 990, it stopped right there. And at that point, it was like 1.2 billion. So right now at 2.04 billion, I already know it can't be counted. I was like, these people done broke the lottery down. Not the lottery machine, the whole lottery system. Never been seen before. People want their money. They was like, I am tired. I am stressed out. Ooh, I understand. All right, listen, I'm going to go to this song. Wait, let me just finish this up real quick, because I got to do Talk Business Tuesday. I got to come back and do Talk Business Tuesday. Ooh, this election, y'all. We got the U.S. Senate races. We got the gubernatorial races. These are two big ones here. We got some smaller races too, but the two big ones is the governor race and the Senate race. Those are some big. I just can't wait to see. Like, I can't wait to see. Like, I'm gonna have to finish my work early today, because I need to be able to go in there and lock in on CNN so I can see what's going on. Because not CNN, MSNBC. That's my station. I need to lock in and see what we doing, because right now, it's a lot, and it's a little nerve wracking. Because you know what I think what's nerve wracking is just to see how they think about stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think, to me, that's the thing. Like, to see how people actually think about stuff, and why they think the way they think. And you can't really blame folks for thinking the way they think. They think the way they think, but it's just so weird, because they probably feel the same way about me. Like, why does she think like that? So that's gonna be interesting, the whole thing. I had Nicole on the show. Nicole is the director over at Family Promise of Gwinnett, and that is a homeless shelter. Promise Haven. It's called Promise Haven. They did a ribbon cutting last year, but she was on the show before they actually. I think they had just bought the building, and they had to remodel the building, and that building was for women and kids who needed a place to stay. Well, they celebrated their 1-year ribbon cutting ceremony, and so far they have graduated 4 families to come through the Promise Haven. And I think that's really cool, because they were trying to open up right dead smack in the midst of the pandemic in 2020, and that's when Nicole was on the show, and she was talking about what Family of Promise Gwinnett was, and the Promise Haven, and how it was going to help families. So they've let 4 families have gone through the program and graduated, and I think that's pretty cool. So congratulations and kudos to everybody over at Family of Promise and Promise Haven for helping. There are people out there who seriously need help, and so thank you guys for helping. I think that's amazing. All right, our Solicitor General Brian Whiteside said he supports metal detectors in the county schools. So do I. Here's the thing, y'all. I'm not going to even get into a big spiel about this, but I don't have a kid in the school system right now, but if I did, I'll be right there saying, hey, we need to have metal detectors in these schools. I think all schools should have metal detectors. I don't think anyone should be allowed to walk in that school with a gun. I don't care what kind of rights they have, because our children's lives are at stake here. When you think about the horrific tragedies that we've had because of gun violence in schools, on little kids, on people in general, and the laws and the families that have been devastated because of that, why wouldn't you want to have a metal detector in a school? Anyway, Solicitor General said, he supports it, which doesn't surprise me, because he is, he has supported a lot of things, like not prosecuting marijuana offenses that's less than an ounce of marijuana, things like that, so it doesn't surprise me that he supports this. Over the weekend, he issued a statement announcing his support putting the devices in the schools. Gwinnett County Public School Superintendent Calvin Watts told the Gwinnett Chamber in September, as well as parents and educators at a town hall forum in Lilburn last week, that district officials were discussing the possibility of installing metal detectors or using metal detector wands in the schools. The first method of protecting lives is perimeter defense. We must take the necessary step to prioritize the safety and security of all students and staff within the public school system, Mr. Whiteside said. He's set to leave office at the end of the year. He was beat out in the primaries by Lisa Marie Bristol. But, Brian, if you know Brian like I know Brian, he's very he's very outspoken when it comes to things that he's passionate about and believe in. So, not gonna be happy to see him go. But at the end of the day, he's still a Solicitor General for our having this protection in our schools to keep everybody safe. So you can't fault him for that. Now I bet you, I could be wrong, I could be totally wrong, but I bet you it's gonna be at least one parent who feel like this is a violation of their child's rights, safety. Yeah, I bet it's gonna be one. I guarantee you. It's always one. Y'all know it's always one in the bunch that's a problem. Always. Always. Alright, so listen, I'm going to go to my next song, then I'm going to come back because it is Talk Business Tuesday. We're going to talk business. I'm going to tell y'all what I discovered yesterday that made me want to puke last night. So stay tuned. I'll be right back to Talk Business right after this song.
I've been thinking about you day and night, ever since I saw you with your deep blue eyes. There was something that I just couldn't deny. Something starts to burst in my chest deep inside. Why do love like this hurt? Oh my God. It feels like I'm gonna cry. It feels like I'm about to die. If I can't have you, and I wanna be alone with you, alone with you, my love, so I can show you what I'm gonna do. Alone with you, my love.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. But today is Talk Business Tuesday, y'all. And so I got to tell y'all something. So y'all know I've been an entrepreneur for a very long time, specifically 25 years. 23 of those I have been working full time from home. And so I've been doing this a minute, y'all. So it's not new to me. I'm an inventor and I'm an author. I've written 7 books, I think. I've lost count by now. I think it's 7. I've been doing this for a long time. So let me tell y'all what was interesting. So I told y'all that I'm on this whole leveraging YouTube to help me grow my businesses, right? So I have Good Morning Gwinnett, which is automatically syndicated to YouTube. I have a YouTube channel I have 2 Good Morning Gwinnett YouTube channels on YouTube, right? So let me just start right there. Then I have a Talk Business channel, Talk Business with Women channel, Talk Business with Audrey channel, which I thought I had a channel, but I didn't have a channel. And I'm like, I don't have that channel. I have a Wise Women Invest channel. I have a Popcorn and Politics channel, and I have a Noise Media channel on YouTube. I have all these channels, right? So yesterday I was looking at my whole business structure, getting ready for, the new year and getting ready to get everything in order. And I had to go and I had to look at my YouTube channels. That's when I discovered that I did not have a Talk Business with Audrey YouTube channel. Now, I launched Talk Business with Audrey in 2015 before I launched Good Morning Gwinnett. But I just got tired of searching people down to interview them, so I stopped doing Good Morning Gwinnett. Stopped doing Talk Business with Audrey. I was like, you know what, this is tiresome. It's driving me insane. I don't want to do this anymore because I was just tired of just trying to. Because for me, if someone reached out to me and said, hey, Audrey, we want to put you on our show, I'm going to give them what they ask for. But for me, it was like I'm trying to get people to come on the show and talk about their business and their journey, and they were just kind of giving me pushback. And I was like, you know what, I ain't got time for this. So I stopped doing it. But here's what I found out last night, before I tell you what I found out. So YouTube is really trying to compete with TikTok because TikTok has taken a great share of the market with their shorts, right? Because people go on TikTok and they make these TikToks, and it's a lot of money being made on TikTok by the company. I don't know so much by the TikTokers, but the company is making a lot of money because of the ads that's running on the TikToks. And so I think they're giving the TikTokers some money. I don't think it's a lot of money. The creators are putting a lot of content out there. I think some of them have got some great brand deals because of the following that they've got. Well, anyway, YouTube has said we want to be a part of that. So Instagram, Instagram's jumped out there and they were doing the same thing with Instagram Reels and all this kind of stuff. All of that stuff is just too much for me, right? I was like, okay, Instagram is too much. TikTok is too much. Now I watch TikTok. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. I will go over there at late night and watch TikTok and laugh myself to sleep because TikTok is funny to me. But I ain't trying to buy nothing. Now, people will go in there and buy stuff and they'll say TikTok made me buy it. But for the most part, I'm laughing. I'm going over there specifically because I need to laugh and go to sleep. So that's what I'm going to TikTok for. So YouTube has said, you know what, we want, really what they're saying is that we want to be in this game. So they created what's called YouTube Shorts. And so, that was, I did a short, y'all. When I look back at this, I was like, you got to be kidding me. Now, there was no such thing as shorts back then. This was a short. And I did it. I was at a book fair. I was at the Harlem Book Fair to be specific.
Good morning.
That's not even a date on here. But I had a program called the Miss Boss Network, and it was a program that has 34 views on it under my shorts platform. Okay. So let me just bring y'all up to what made me want to puke. So I was looking at I have 2 Good Morning Gwinnett channels on YouTube, right? And I was like, why do I have 2 Good Morning Gwinnett channels on YouTube? So I clicked on the first channel and to go and update it, so I updated the logos and the banners and all that stuff. But when I went to the About page, that channel had went through 4 iterations before I got to Good Morning Gwinnett. So it was a channel called HerTube. It was a channel called Talk Business with Audrey. Remember I said that, so it was that channel. It was a channel that was called, it was YouTube, it was HerTube, Talk Business with Audrey, Good Morning Gwinnett, and Miss Boss. That was that channel. And it had all, inside of the About, it had all these different things. It had links to HerTube, links to Talk Business with Audrey, links. It was crazy. But it had branding for Good Morning Gwinnett, and it had all of my Good Morning Gwinnett videos, my show that's syndicated over there. So I'm thinking, why are my shows syndicated to this channel? So I had all this different stuff on there. I had Sister Inc. on there. So that's when I started. So what I discovered last night that made me wanted to puke was this. YouTube was started February the 14th, 2005. 2005, right? Because I had to look it up. Because I looked at my channel and I was like, wait a minute. So I've been on YouTube, literally, y'all, since December the 2nd, 2006. I just need y'all to let it sink in for. I wanted to just cry last night. I've been on YouTube since December the 2nd, 2006. YouTube launched February 14th, 2005. I had to be one of the first people on freaking YouTube. So I'm looking at the channel. I'm like, so I looked at it, I'm like, 2006. When did YouTube start? YouTube started February 14th, 2005. That made me want to puke. I wanted to just throw up because I could not believe that I had been on YouTube since pretty much the inception, and I did not know how to leverage this platform. I was just sick. On that channel, I have 26,131 views. That's nothing. That's nothing for the amount of time, but I didn't do anything with it. And it's just a channel with a whole bunch of videos about a whole bunch of different things. That's because I didn't know. I didn't know, y'all. But I know better. So you know the old saying, when you know better, you do better. So I went to bed last night. Just when I tell y'all I was sick, I tossed and turned for about 2 hours. I could not go to sleep. It took me forever to go because I could not believe that I had been on this platform this long. And there were people who came behind me. People in the last few months, y'all. People in the last few months who came behind me and just blew up. And I've been on the platform since pretty much the inception. I was sick when I saw that. I was like, oh my God. I cannot believe this just happened. I could not believe it. So what happened was when I looked at that YouTube channel, that particular channel, when I looked at it, I was like, this channel is a mess. I'm going to start a brand new Good Morning Gwinnett channel, which is what I did. But I still didn't put any work into it. You know, I had it set up. I had it set up so my content could actually, be syndicated over there and all that stuff. I could put content over there. So I had it set up that way. And so I started to think about recently, like, I need to really leverage YouTube, right? So I talked about earlier this week, I talked about, how to leverage it, creating shorts and things like that. Now, let me tell you the power of shorts. Now, and this is why I'm excited, but I had to tell y'all the backstory first and tell y'all why I'm about to do what I'm about to do. So recently, YouTube made some changes. They're saying that starting in 2023, they're going to start to support financially. Financially, they're going to start to support the YouTube creators who create shorts. Now, I was like, how am I going to create shorts for Good Morning Gwinnett? I'm like really, like, it's just, when am I going to have time? Well, Sunday, I went to Swanee to a car show. I love old cars. And I said to my husband, let's go to the car show. I had mentioned it the other day, let's go to the car show. So I took a bunch of short videos on my phone with all the different cars. You can go to my channel, Good Morning Gwinnett on YouTube, at Good Morning Gwinnett on YouTube, right? So I took a bunch of shorts on my phone of all the different cars that were out there. And I didn't have time to do it yesterday because Mondays are very, they're a lot. Okay. So this morning at 7:30, I got up. I said, let me post my videos from the car show. This morning, 7:30, I started posting the videos. Put some titles on there and stuff. So I just want to give y'all some stats, right? Here are some stats. I posted one short that said, race car lovers, this one's for you. I didn't get any views on that one yet. I posted another one that said, Dodge and Stingray lovers, this one's for you. Didn't get anything on that one yet. Posted one that just says car lovers, this one's for you. No views on that one yet. Then I posted one that says shorts, Corvette, and Ford Flat Rats. 21 views. 7:30 this morning I posted it. Then I posted one that said Camaros and Corvette lovers, this one's for you. This morning, 7:30. Videos like 40, no more than 57 seconds. 42 views on that one. Now, mind you, this is this morning from 7:30. Then I posted one that said car show 1964 Ford Galaxy. 74 views on that one. This morning, 7:30. Right? I posted another one that said car show in Swanee, Georgia. Right? Car lovers, check this out. 183 views this morning at 7:30. That was a little bit over 3 hours ago. I've got more views in the last 3 hours on these short videos than I probably got in the last year. This is the power of what I'm talking about. I literally just posted these videos this morning, and one video has 183 views. I can just imagine by the end of the day, it's probably gonna be up to 1,000. 1,000. I'm just imagining that. So why am I doing shorts? Well, I'm doing shorts because I am syndicating this show to that channel. I had to go back and figure out why the show wasn't syndicated to this channel. Oh my God, it was a mess. And it's my fault. It's all my fault. Every bit of it. But now that I know better, you best believe I'm going to do better. And guess what else I'm going to do? I'm really going to leverage the power of shorts. I didn't have to create any thumbnails because I had the pictures came out beautifully. The pictures of the cars came out beautifully. And I'm like, that was amazing. No, I did put some words on there on the pictures on the shorts, but nothing was over 55 seconds. Nothing. But they shouldn't be over 55 seconds for real because they're shorts. So it's supposed to be 60 seconds or less. I tried not to go to 60 seconds at all. So I was like, I'm going to do a bunch of short videos. So it's Talk Business Tuesday. What I'm going to say to you is if you have a business and don't do like I did. I was on YouTube pretty much from the inception, y'all. It makes me sick every time I think about it. I was on there since December 2nd, 2006. Had I known what I know now, oh my God, where would I have been? But I didn't know. I had no clue. All I know is they had this new thing I call YouTube. I was creating a show at that time called Sister Inc. I probably was one of the first black women on that platform creating a full-blown production. I had a production guy. His name was James. He came and videotaped all of my episodes because they were on television. Oh my God, sick to my stomach when I saw that. But anyway, I know better, so I'll do better. And what I'm saying to you is, if you are in business, even if you can't do it yourself, find somebody to make sure your YouTube channel is running smoothly. Don't do like me. Don't miss the opportunities that I've missed since 2006. Before YouTube was what it is right now, I could have been rich already. But I didn't know. I got a subscriber this morning. I had this channel. This channel has been up for a minute, right? This channel, my new Good Morning Gwinnett channel, it's been up for a minute. Since 2018. I have 4,288 views. So I have enough views to become a partner. Now I got to get my subscribers up. Because I posted them car videos, I got a subscriber this morning. I don't know when the last time I got a subscriber. I got like 40. I'm like, what? So I have 4,288 views. So I have enough views on my channel. I got to get the subscriber numbers up. So guess what I'm going to be doing? Working on getting my subscribers up. That's what I'll be doing. But what I'm saying to you is, don't sleep on YouTube. Don't do like I did. Because I slept. I slept hard. I went straight to sleep. And I woke up yesterday and I almost threw up. And don't do that. We have to, for me, if you cannot, let me say this, if you cannot put videos on your channel that pertain to your brand yourself, find somebody that can. If you know you have an inspirational business, but you just cannot get the videos done, go to Fiverr. There are people over there that will create a ton of videos for you to put on your channel, a ton of shorts. It's so many ways for you guys to make it happen. My channel is such a hyper local niche that I have to go out and get that content, right? So I'm going to go out every weekend. My plan is to go out every Saturday and Sunday and get brand new content and create a whole bunch of shorts just like I did. I was out for 1 good hour on Sunday. I got created about 8. And the only reason I created 8 videos is because my phone ran out of memory. It was like, okay, you can't record another thing. So now I got to go and dump all the stuff out of my phone so I can clear up the memory. But guess what? When I go out this weekend, I'm going to take my camera with my SD card so I can get as much content as I possibly can to come back and introduce people to Gwinnett County via my content on YouTube. So here's the thing. This show is what's called a long form show. This is a long form show. Now tomorrow, it'll be about elections because I will be announcing who's the winner of what. So it's going to have election in the title, which people are so drawn to that kind of stuff, right? So it's going to be talking about who did what in Gwinnett County in the election, right? So that's going to be the title. But that's a long form show that's syndicated to YouTube. So even though I'm creating shorts, there's some long form content that people are going to watch and listen to because that's just the nature of the game. But I'm starting out with my shorts based on like what I want to do. And based around my community, Gwinnett County. So I hope that didn't sound like a bunch of gibberish. And if it did, what I'm going to say again is if you have a business, figure out your YouTube strategy. I have mine. It's already working. I just shared with you. I posted videos this morning. They already have views. I'm like, oh my God. I can't wait to see what. Now I feel like I'm about to be a junkie about YouTube because to get that amount of views in such a short period of time is amazing to me. But guess what that makes me want to do? Put out more short content. along with my long form that I do 4 days a week, because this show is hosted 4 days a week live and it's syndicated to YouTube automatically. So this is my long form. I don't have to do anything extra. Then I go out and I'm going to make short form content. If I go and listen, I live in Gwinnett County. There are a ton of festivals every weekend somewhere in Gwinnett County. You can find something to do every weekend. So it's not going to be anything for me to go out and create content to come back and share on Monday morning on Good Morning Gwinnett. And it's going to be called About Last Night, because that's what it is. So thank you for listening. I'm going to go to my last song, then I'm going to come back and give you my words of inspiration for the day. So stay tuned. I'll be right back.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding us back now. Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together. But we found a way to choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together. To go on together. Yeah. To go on together. To go on together. Moonlight and fire, dancing closely together and staying forever young. What about you and I then? Can we two find a way to align with each other? Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together. But we found a way to choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together. To go on together. Yeah. To go on together.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you my word of inspiration, and here goes. It says, there are no benefits whatsoever from playing small and setting your aim too low. Ooh, let me say it one more time. There are no benefits whatsoever from playing small and setting your aim too low. That is absolutely the truth. Now, here's the thing. You may not want to play big, right? You may not have a big, bodacious goal like me. And I guess that's okay for you. If that's okay for you, then that's okay for you. But there are no real benefits to that because when you have small goals, your aims are low. And sometimes you might have to set small goals just to hit some small goals to create some momentum. That's cool. But here's the thing. Don't stay there. Set some big, bodacious, hairy goals, right? Like I got. Like for Good Morning Gwinnett, I always envision this as being a media outlet, kind of like Turner Broadcasting. Like that is Huffington Post. That has been a dream. Like, and I said to myself, I said that I had a dream to make it look like that. On my wall, it's a wall in front of my computer. I have Kathy Hughes and I have Sheila Crump Johnson. I have B. Smith. I have Queen Latifah, Tyra Banks, Oprah. Rachel Ray, Mary Kay, Madam C.J. Walker, Michelle Obama. All these are the women that are on my wall, right? Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of these women out of the 10 are media moguls. 7. That's what I see for myself. I see myself being a media mogul, not for the title, but for building something great that's going to outlive me. Kathy Hughes started Radio 1. She was sleeping in the car with her kids. She had a son and they slept in the car. Of course, we know Oprah. She was the Oprah Winfrey talk show host who now owns own TV network. Sheila Crump Johnson started BET. BET, Black Entertainment Television. Yeah, that was her, right? Made her a billionaire. I think it made her the first woman billionaire in the United States. Black woman billionaire. Queen Latifah been in music and entertainment forever. B. Smith had the whole B. Smith's brand that was the black part of the black rival to, not rival, but the black companion to Martha Stewart. God rest her soul. Rachel Ray was just a person who was cooking on a local access TV channel, and she built this huge brand. Tyra was a model who turned her modeling into a TV brand. So, of course, Michelle Obama, Mary Kay and Madam C.J. Walker were both in the beauty business. And, of course, Michelle Obama was the first black female first lady ever in the White House. So, I say that to say sometimes you have to set some bigger goals. That's if you want to. If you don't want to and you're fine where you are, then so be it. But if you're not fine where you are, you have to set some big goals. And sometimes they are very scary, y'all. Very scary. But when I set mine, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. Now I have Pillow Envy, which I'm so excited about, right? Right along with Good Morning Gwinnett. The two go hand in hand. I talk about the two together, and they are both big, hairy goals that I know I'm going to hit. I know I'm going to hit both of them. There's no doubt in my mind. When you have doubt, then you won't hit it. Not this time around. I used to have doubt about Good Morning Gwinnett because I just couldn't see how it was going to work. Now I know. Now it's very clear. Hence is why I'm so excited to be putting all my stuff on YouTube and just talking about this journey, because it's truly a journey. But it's a big goal that I've got for myself. And there are benefits to that. And the benefit for me is leaving a legacy for my daughter and my granddaughter. So what is your benefit? What's your big goal? Do you have one? Are you afraid to set one? These are the questions you got to ask yourself. But here's the thing. There's no benefits without setting one. It's not. All right. So listen, that's all I got for you today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but just spent the last hour and 3 minutes with me. And I love you and appreciate you for that. Listen, go to pillowenvy.co, www.pillowenvy.co. Buy your holiday pillow, y'all. I love it. Buy a pillow to support the show. Also, be sure, if you miss any episodes of this show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes there. And connect with me on social media at Good Morning Gwinnett. Hey, do me a favor. Go to Good Morning Gwinnett over on YouTube. It's YouTube at Good Morning Gwinnett. Become a subscriber to the show. Like my videos. Watch them. I'm excited. If you haven't set up your YouTube channel yet, you might want to do so. All right, cool. Also, download the app from the App Store. So whether you got an Android phone or an Apple phone, there's an app in your App Store. So download the Good Morning Gwinnett app from the App Store. I will be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. You guys stay safe out there. And again, thank you for listening. I'll be back until next time, my friends. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.